Good evening, everybody. How you doing tonight? Hey, just got a little update for you guys. Yesterday, I was talking about Palm Sunday and said something wrong twice. Just want to correct myself. I said triumphal entry was on Monday. It's on Palm Sunday. What happened was I was doing the video on Monday, and as usual, I had a brain fart, and that's what happened. So it was Palm Sunday, triumphal entry. I just want to update you on that and keep that clear. But I also want to talk to you about something else. I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the emotions Jesus had this week. One of them is love, but it's a father's love. Now, when he entered the city, he cried over the city. He cried over the people. And what happened, as in fatherhood, a whole range of emotions happened this week. And everybody wants to talk about Jesus' love as healing everybody and nice and never raising his voice. And that's not the Jesus of the Bible. And a lot of guys struggle with this. And I'm talking to some guys tonight too, that they can't follow Jesus because they think he's always looking up and praying and in a soft tone voice. That's just not the way it is. You know, when he was talking to the Pharisees and the Sadducees, he called them a brood of vipers. Who will speak for you on the day when your souls are being tried? Your alabaster jars, you're full of dead man's bones. Do you think he really said it like that? I kind of don't think so. I'm pretty well thinking it was, you brood of vipers, what are you going to do when your souls are on the line? Who's going to talk for you? Your alabaster jars, you're beautiful on the outside, but you're full of dead man's bones. That's the way Jesus said stuff. These are his kids. As much as you love your kids, you're nice to them all the time, but there's sometimes you got to let them know. This was his last week. When he went into the temple, he saw people selling turtle doves and lambs for people to make their yearly sacrifice. But what happened here was this. A lot of people had to travel. They didn't have one, or they were poor. They didn't have the money to do that. But this is how they were selling it. It was like going down to a Cincinnati Reds game. You have a 15-cent hot dog, a 3-cent bun, and 25 cents worth of condiments you put on the thing, and they charge you $15 for it. Okay? That's robbery. And that's what he was telling me. He said, you den of thieves. And he didn't just walk by and say, that's wrong, guys. He went and turned over the money changer's table, threw the money on the ground, grabbed a chair, and ran him out with a bullwhip. That's what he was. He's an emotional man. He is an emotional God. He wants to get your attention. This was his last week on earth to grab them people and say, get it together. He went through those range of emotions. I want you to understand that, some of the stuff he went through and how much he loves and cares for you. And he was that passionate about it, knowing he was still going to the cross on Friday. But he knew Sunday was coming. Now, he went through all that for us. He wants you. If everybody else in the world was perfect and you were the only one lost, he would have went through it for you. Please understand that. Hey, Friday's coming, but so is Sunday. Keep looking up, everybody. He's coming back soon. Happy Easter. Keep celebrating Holy Week. Love you. Bye-bye.